One said to the man clothed in linen, like the one who will get married, meaning Mashiach in Revelation 19, clothed in linen. So, in one of the two said to the man clothed in linen, who was above the waters of the river. And listen to that, who was above the waters of the river. So he was standing on the water, like Yahushua showed us that he can do. So just like he walked on water, now we see that he was standing on the water. That's pretty much to show that is Mashiach that stands over the laws of this reality because he created it. He's the one clothed in linen because he's the one who will marry the congregation. So, and one said to the man clothed in linen who was above the waters of the river, how long shall the fulfillment of these wonders be? This is interesting because one of the two speaks like the voice of Yahweh. And the question, let me see, verse 5, it says, and I saw, I, Daniel, and behold, two others, Shenaim Acharim. Acharim can also be taken as those who come at the end. So, confirming regarding the two witnesses. Then it said, standing, one, oh well, I already read that, but I guess it was verse 6. Yeah, it was verse 6. So, and one said to the man dressed in fine linen who was over the waters, said, until when? Alright. I just wanted to see the way in which he asked the question. In the question, when it says until when will be the end of these things, or of this marvelous revelation, but when it says until when will be the end, is ad matai ketz, which could be also translated or interpreted as aid, which is witness. Matai could be connected with mut, which is dead body, or maved, which comes from maved, which is death. So until the witness dies, then the end. In those words in which he is asking, and like I said, the one who is asking would be as the voice. And I wanted to see if in the question was the word ma. That's how it started, since that is the representation of the last, but that's not the case in this question. So, how long shall the fulfillment of these wonders be? When will be the end, is what literally says, of these wonders. But like I said in the same question, like it happens with the name Mikael, we find the answer. When will be the end? When the witness dies. So how long shall the fulfillment of these wonders be? Then, and it's interesting that we can see that in Hebrew, and the whole chapter started talking about Mikael standing up to testify. So, how long shall the fulfillment of these wonders be? Then I heard the man clothed in linen, who was above the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand to heaven, like the two witnesses, and obviously to give honor and praise to Yahweh and receive, the answer, and swore by him who lives forever. So that is Mashiach swearing in the name of Yahweh, basically being Yahushua the Word. So that's why Yahweh is revealing to him that which the Malach asked. So that's how the last asks in order to receive answers, and then he gives those answers to the congregation. Yahushua being the Word who receives the wisdom directly. So we see here, and swore by him who lives forever that it shall be for a time, times, and half a time. So times, that's 3, because one time, times makes reference to one more, and half a time, that would be half a year, so that is 3.5 years. 3.5 years. Like I said, the two witnesses appear the first 3.5 years, and then there is, after they die, 3.5 years to finish the 7 years. That it shall be for a time, times, and half a time. And when the power of the set apart people has been completely scattered, all these things shall be finished. All these things shall be finished. Also, some translations say shattered. Let me see in Hebrew. Here, like I said, I don't see the word for breaking as some translated, but it could be translated, like I said, as scattered, as also um, divided among the chosen few, meaning the power that Yahweh will give to his kings will be given through his Ruach HaKodesh. Once the last, Mikael, seals each of the chosen few, through that name of the Father and the Son, they will receive the Spirit, as it is written in John 17:26. Through the name of Yahushua, we receive the Spirit. That Spirit gives us wisdom. The Ruach obviously gives us all the fruits, and according to the gifts of Yahweh for each person that we see in the New Covenant. So the Spirit comes to us when we confess the names. Like I said, the witness, like Moshe, seals the chosen few with the names. Those names give the Spirit, and by giving the 144,000 each the name, and therefore a portion of the Spirit, a portion of the ministry, then the power would be divided, if we could use that word, among the body of Mashiach, which has many members. Well, in this case, 144,000, which are the chosen few, and then many are the ones who represent the blood, which fills the body, as those who will serve in the temple, as we see in Revelation 7. So, the answer was that it shall be for a time, times, and half a time, and when the power of the set apart people has been completely scattered, all these things shall be finished. So, like I said, the two witnesses will give the true doctrine to the chosen few, and through it, the power of the set apart people will be among them, the chosen few. Now, if we take the other interpretation, the other translation, that would be when Israel will be destroyed by the abomination of desolation, and they will go to kill the many. So when ultimately the few power as a nation that Israel has in this world, true Israel I mean, the few power that it has will be finally taken away when the New World Order starts, and that would be that moment. So if you want to take it in the negative sense, it means when the two witnesses are killed and the power is taken from the people and they go to kill the many. But in the sense that the power of the set apart people is the Ruach HaKodesh, and can nobody destroy that, then we can take it as the power being separated among the chosen few who will use it to establish the kingdom of Yahweh on this earth. All these things shall be finished. So the chosen few had to be gathered. Once they all sealed, everything will come to an end, because that's what is needed for everything to be done with.